The Venkat, 5 stages of my life.
Good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
That shows your energy levels, and hopefully, I maintain the same energy here. Okay. So, as people say, 1,000 miles starts with one step ahead. So, let me start my first step here on the stage today to break the ice today. Okay. So, with that, let me introduce myself. Is Srinivasa Rao. I have a pretty long name. I'll introduce again at the end. At Saber, my name is shortened as Venkat Srinivasa Rao. Let me put it that way. Okay. So to introduce myself, I have broken my life into 5 important stages where I feel like 5 to 10 years and probably 10 to 20 years and so on. Okay. So to give my family background, I am from a middle class, and my father used to run one departmental store, and I'm a 4th kid in my family. After 3 sisters, I'm there, and my younger brother is there. So we are 5 in family, and pretty big family. We always used to have fun at home. My sisters used to pamper me. My parents used to pamper me. So with all that, yeah, so I'm there. Okay, and to my own personal life, I'm married. I have 2 kids. I have got a beautiful wife and 2 angel kids. Both of them are daughters. Yeah, okay. So moving on to the stage that I said. Okay, so I would like to share a couple of incidents that happened with me when I was a kid. So the first incident was, I was passionate. Even when I was a kid, I was like very, experimental. I always do experiments, try and see what happens. So even when I was a child, I wanted to try some kind of gimmick with a street vendor. When I found a newspaper where a currency is printed, which is a fake currency, of course. So I did nicely cut it and approach the vendor to buy some stuff. So the vendor, who is a poor granny, she couldn't really notice because it was a dark evening, and I bought this stuff, and she couldn't realize that is a fake currency. And then I just bought the items, ran back home, so happy. I was successfully cheated her, but then later on I realized it is not really the right thing to do. Okay. So the second thing, once I was in the need of money I was hungry. Basically, kids, we usually be very hungry. So I wanted to buy some stuff, and father was not available at home. So I grabbed some note, which I was not even aware that it was a 100 rupees note that time. I just grabbed a note and ran again to buy stuff. Bought a couple of things, which was very cheap that time. It was less than a rupee. And then this time, that vendor, she doesn't want to give back the change because she knows me, she knows my parents as well. I was very nervous, and I asked her, what happened? Why don't you want to give back the change? Then she said she will give back to my father. I was so scared. He doesn't even know that I grabbed a note from home. I went back home. Then my father collected a change from her, and then you can imagine in the evening what would have happened. So that was my one. Yeah, the second incident. Okay, let me go to the next stage. Okay, the next stage, which I said, 10 to 20 years, I was too experimental. This time I had to help my uncle who runs an electrical shop. He wanted to take a break for his lunch. He made me to sit there. So what I did was, in that time span, I took one extension box, put the plug in power, and I want to experiment if I put any steel thin rod, if I put it in power, whether it gets heated. I had switched it on, put a rod in. You can imagine, I had a huge shock. Then I realized, okay, power doesn't mean it gives only heating. So that was my second stage of my life. And third, when I was doing my +2, everybody at the hostel, I was in a hostel, so everybody at the hostel were contributing one or the other to clean the rooms. So I was trying to clean a ceiling fan. Okay, ceiling fan. So what I wanted to try differently is I had switched on the fan, and when fan was running, I wanted to clean it. So I took a mug of water, powder. So my intention was to clean the fan, but the way I tried was, of course, you understood. So that day evening, again the hostel coordinator, he called me, and then later, yeah, he was in again. So there were a lot of complaints. Okay. So then I did a lesson. I mean, I got a lessons learned there that again there will be multiple ways to do things. Whatever the trial that I made was not always correct. So that was the lessons learned there. Okay. So at the next stage, again experimental. So I was doing my science experiments during my college days. I was too busy in finding Newton rings. Of course, I was successful. I was also helping others to find Newton rings. I was successful there as well. So that resulted in me to get eyeglasses now. I'm still continuing. And that there again a lesson. So I missed an opportunity. If the same thing would have happened in US, I would have filed a lawsuit for 100 billion or whatever 100 million. I would have become a billionaire. So okay. So now the final stage, which is my career. Because of my pretty long name, people also call me Bond sometimes because they wanted me to say my name in Bond style. Okay, let me give a try now. So I'm Mr. Rao, Srinivasa Rao, Venkata Srinivasa Rao, Ananda Venkat Srinivasa Rao, Tavananda Venkat Srinivasa Rao. So people wanted me to say in Bond style. Okay, and my personal preferences, I also do play chess. I was a street chess player. I don't know how many of you tried. I used to carry a chess board, run along and meet friends and play chess with them. And with that experience recently, I also participated in Sabre, CSR activities, and I was able to go until quarters. With that, I want to conclude. So there will be always some multiple ways to do things. Whatever ways that we try may not be correct always. So do try, and one fine day we all will succeed. With that, I want to conclude. Thank you, sir.